I do have several things that I really need to get planted today, but I just want to show y'all. Look at my peony. Just doing its thing. When I do have a new peony, I try to have its first year be in a pot, just so I can keep an eye on it. These peonies that I buy bare root are a fairly big investment, not as big of an investment as when you buy them fully leafed out and blooming at the garden center. I've seen those $80, $90, $120. This was a bare root that I got off Etsy from a place called Daylily Nursery. It's an Edo peony, and it's a Julia Rose, I think. I'll put a picture up on the screen. We might get a bloom or two this year. I don't know, but isn't this foliage gorgeous? It will love this cooler weather that is coming our way. It will really dig that. As far as planting goes today, I want to get this new Beautyberry that I have in the ground. It's going to go by some other Beautyberries, and I really need to plant out all of these Liatris that I've been growing from corms. All of the corms did so well that now I'm like overwhelmed with Liatris. Both of these are natives. The Beautyberry has a lot of wildlife benefit. So does the Liatris, but I just love the Beautyberry. It is native to our area, puts on these beautiful bright, and I mean like bright, shockingly bright purple berries in the fall. It's just such a good plant. I have it in a part shade location and they do really well there. I have kind of a thicket of them. Love those. So we need to get those planted, and we might have time to do a couple of more, but I will take y'all along with me and show you them. Before we go do that, look at this little basil. This basil, y'all will think this is funny. This is the Spicy Globe Basil. Okie, leave him alone. Okie feels the need to herd, H-E-R-D, not hurt, herd our tomcat, Pringle. It's okay, Pringle. So anyway, these are Spicy Globe Basil. How stinking cute are these? They grow naturally in this ball shape. I haven't pinched these at all. Look at what it's doing. If you look up the picture of these online, you'll see that they grow in a nice little ball. I've even heard them be referred to as like a boxwood look-alike. I guess I can see that. But hold on, let me look at the roots on these. Oh boy. Yeah, those are going to need to go into the ground today also. I got to find a good spot for those. We'll experiment with those. I've never grown Spicy Globe before. I don't know why I find that name so funny. But we will try out Spicy Globe as like a little green accent, and I'll keep y'all updated. They do smell terrific. Isn't this combination pretty? This is Nepeta, also known as catmint. If you have watched my channel for any length of time, I just cannot shut up about catmint. It might be the perfect perennial. Let me try to get a close-up of this bloom. The bees obsess. It's a little cool out for them today, but on a warm day, they'll cover up this plant. And with that spirea, such a pretty combo. I'm so easily distracted in spring. I feel like I gotta stop and look at everything, what it's doing. Has a new leaf, has a new flower. Can't get anything done. This is our little thicket of beautyberries. Beautyberries are also known as a Callicarpa, and these are just our native beautyberries. They're not a cultivar. There are some companies that have made cultivars of the beautyberry. I think one of them's called like Pearl Glam or something like that. I've tried Pearl Glam and the beautyberry cultivars, and they just didn't do well here, but these native ones do really well, really well. You can see that they're already taken off. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, oops, 5. There's one back there by that irrigation box. Other things that are in here are some columbine. These are all Texas gold. Some plumbago. This columbine That's not, I don't think that's a Texas Gold. I don't know what kind of columbine that is. I've started lots of columbine from seed. I have some Texas Gold in here. This might be the Texas Gold. Beautiful. Pipe vine back in there. More pipe vine, some ferns. Some bugleweed. Lots of nice stuff back here, including thousands, and I do mean thousands, of hackberry seedlings, because this area is shaded by a hackberry and they seed prolifically. If you have a hackberry, you know what I mean. But I can just come in here with a hoe or a rake and snatch most of these up. They're rooted very shallowly in the mulch because I mulched very early this year, so they didn't really make contact with soil very well. But this is where we're going to put our last beautyberry. Just been waiting to get my hands on one so that I can finish this little hedge of them that I have that looks out onto the driveway and the front gate. So we will get her planted. Oh good, there's already some some drip right here. I don't know what that was supposed to be for, but that's good news for my beautyberry because they don't mind a little bit of extra moisture. Actually kind of prefer it. You worm people. Look how small those are. We'll put them somewhere safe over here. Okay. This will be very easy digging. I will pop him out of the pot so that I can put my dugout soil in the pot. Very easy digging. So over on my TikTok, I post quite a bit about how rocky our soil is here, and it is. Usually I can't dig very far without hitting limestone, and I can feel it hitting the bottom of my spade right now, but there are some areas in my garden where I can't even hardly plant like a little 4-inch annual without needing a rock pick or a rock bar. And that's just the thing about this area of Texas. We're about 45 minutes north of Waco, and it's just extremely rocky. We're on a huge formation of limestone out here that's anywhere from, 2 to sometimes in places 400 feet deep. So there is no end to it, and you just got to kind of battle through it. Then you can still garden out here. If you look around here in this area, there's trees galore, and there's plants, and there's natives everywhere, and they find a way. They go down, they break up the rocks, not a big deal. It can just sometimes be hard to get the planting hole started, but that's just gardening. We all got our own challenges. Put our beautyberry right here. There we go. There's soil back in there. Give him a little plant tone. Scientifically measured. This is plant tone. It's made by a company called Espoma Organics. They make organic, slow release fertilizer. Just give them a little bit of plant food. This rain will settle that in nicely. Give it a good start for this spring growing season. Happy trails, beautyberry. Here's my Liatris. Oh man, I've just got so much of it. And it wants so badly to get out of these little containers. We'll put this in a big drift somewhere. Sure is pretty when it's first coming up though. Okay, so here's what I was talking about with the rock. This is a fairly new garden bed that I made, this circle garden bed. And you will see here, I hope y'all can see that. That's limestone. And we are less than a hand's length down in our soil here. So it's a good thing that we're planting these Liatris and that they're still so small, because they'll just be able to pop right in there. But I mean, Lord. Oh my gosh. The roots will find a way. That's that done. Ran into a lot of rock, but it ain't no big deal. Liatris, all of these are going in a full sun location. I don't remember if I said that or not, but Liatris need absolute full sun to do well. So it's going in this new circle bed that I made that is hopefully going to be full of beautiful things here in a year or two. Most of it's full of perennials right now because that's just what I like to garden with. Got a rose that I just put in. That's from Heirloom Roses. An Abelia, juniper, lavender, desert willow. Cannot wait to see this space fill in. Already got some daffodils going. These are a little late. I've been trying to think about where I want to plant this Spicy Globe Basil. Don't ask me why that name is cracking me up. And we all know basil really wants full, all day, hot sun. So I'm gonna pick a few full sun locations in my garden. I'm just gonna pop it in I'm just gonna kind of like experiment with it. I'm only out like a $2 packet of seed and my time, and I've never grown it before. Could be my new favorite annual accent. So let's just pop a few in and give them a try. I need to find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 homes for the Spicy Globes. Smells so good. Oops. The last one, this guy's kind of tiny. He might just come apart like this other one did. Come on. Oh, that's better. Okay. So we've got 7.5 to work with. I think I will do one right up here. Maybe like, they get 9 inches tall. Definitely taller than these. So maybe right there behind it so it can pop up. All of the basil is in the ground in different places out in this full sun area. I will keep you updated on how it does. I'm very excited to try that new little annual accent. I've never had a basil that would stay controlled like that, so I'm really interested to see if it really does grow in a perfect globe shape. I will be sure to let y'all know. So we got the Beautyberry, the Liatris, and all the Spicy Globe planted. But while I was planting Spicy Globe, I gotta let y'all go for now because I have got to get out here and do some weeding, and no one wants to watch me pull weeds. But just since the weather has warmed up and we got all that rain, the Bermuda is taking over. So I'm gonna get after that while we have a break in this weather, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.